Hello there everyone, my name is Speedstreak and welcome to Speedstreak Discussions, where we discuss news, topics, updates, and do reactions, whether they be for video games, movies, TV shows, comic books, and anything geek related. Now in this video, we're going to be reacting to the official first trailer for the newest Star Wars series coming soon to Disney+, Kenobi. Now, from what I've heard of what this series is about, it would take place years after Revenge of the Sith, as Obi-Wan Kenobi, being one of the very few Last Jedi alive, has gone into hiding. And from what I remember, ever since Revenge of the Sith and after, he went into hiding, he remained hidden in the planet Tatooine, where he watched Luke Skywalker grow up with his uncle and aunt, and eventually, from what we've seen as we've seen from the beginning of the Star Wars series in A New Hope, we see him, eventually see Luke grow up, and then finally introduce himself to, Luke knows, if I remember correctly, Luke knew him as Ben Kenobi, not as Obi-Wan Kenobi, but then Obi-Wan tells his true name, and tells Luke about his father, and that he's actually, given a gift called the Force. And yeah, this is actually pretty interesting to see what Obi-Wan Kenobi has been doing, besides just, watching over Luke as he grows up and protecting him from the Empire. But from what I also heard, that not only will we be seeing a young Luke, but we'll also probably be seeing a young Princess Leia. And yeah, and there were also many other rumors which I will talk about later after we watch the trailer. So, what can we expect from this? Well, it's time for us to go back to Tatooine again as we look into the Kenobi trailer. Okay, here we go. Oh, hello there, Kenobi. Of course, Tatooine again.
The fight is done. We lost.
Yeah. And yeah, that's Ewan McGregor returning as Kenobi. Watching over Luke. Just like his father. Man. Duel of the Fates! Oh my gosh, that's cool!
The key.
What the hell?
To hunting Jedi.
He's hunting Jedi?
Is patience.
The Grand Inquisitor! Ooh, Duel of the Fates is back.
Help what they are. Their compassion.
Oh no.
Leaves a
Uncle
trail.
Owen! Is that a new Inquisitor?
The Jedi
It looks like it.
code is like an itch. He cannot
Second
help
sister?
it.
Wait, he went to another planet? Is that a clone?
Where is he?
Oh, rotating! Between darkness. Is that the fourth brother? Oh, and defeat. Oh, this is really cool. Hope survives. Darth Vader. Ooh. 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 Ah, that looks really cool. That looks amazing. Wow. And for those of you who are wondering why it's going to be streaming on March 25th, if I remember correctly, the first Star Wars movie was in fact released on May 25th, back in 1977. And, yeah, as George Lucas would say, it's like poetry. But yeah, this looks really cool. And, yeah, wow. I am really excited for this. Wow. I have to admit, that is really cool. That is amazing. Wow. I mean, it's really cool to see Ewan McGregor return again as Obi-Wan Kenobi ever since Revenge of the Sith. And he's done an awesome job at playing as Obi-Wan Kenobi. And wow, this looks amazing. Okay, so from what we see from the beginning of the trailer, we see Obi-Wan in hiding in Tatooine, of course. And yeah, we do see him watch over young Luke, who, from what I've heard, is actually the same age as Anakin from the Phantom Menace when Kenobi is watching over him. And from what we see him with on top of his one of his the entrances of his house, he does look as if he is driving really fast, which is sort of, when he drives, is almost similar to how Anakin drove in the pod race. And that actually has some really, really good parallels with Luke and Anakin. And we see that Obi-Wan has some binoculars, which are smaller, but do seem similar to the binoculars which Darth Maul used in The Phantom Menace, which actually would make a whole lot of sense. And that is actually really cool, actually a really good connection there with how technology has improved between The Phantom Menace and then to A New Hope, after Revenge of the Sith, well, during the time Kenobi takes place. But then, we do see that there are enemies among them, including the Inquisitors, as we get to see the Grand Inquisitor. Now, for those of you who don't know who the Inquisitors are, they are a group of dark side Force users who were brought by Palpatine, who were, well, from what I remember, trained by Palpatine to be sort of like an army under him. And we see one of the leaders is the Grand Inquisitor, and from what I've also read, that Darth Vader also controls them as well, or orders them around as well. And they are tasked to hunt down remaining Jedi after Order 66. And we've actually seen them in action in both the Star Wars Rebels series as well as Jedi Fallen Order. And if you want me to get back to Jedi Fallen Order, let me know in the comment section down below. But yeah, it's really cool to see the Grand Inquisitor in real life now. He looks really fantastic. But yeah, it is a dangerous time for Jedi to be around, as we heard from the beginning of the trailer, that Kenobi realized that they in fact lost. From what I remember, during the Clone Wars, both sides of the war were both tricked by Palpatine himself. Yet they never knew. I mean, even the Jedi were deceived. And after this, I think after this that both Yoda and Obi-Wan realized that how far the Jedi have fallen from where they originally began. Well, how far they strayed from the Force and moved closer to where, well, they moved closer to like listening to the Galactic Empire, well, Galactic Republic. Yeah, we also see the Inquisitors gathered together, I believe, in their underwater fortress, which I believe in this scene that they're planning to find out where to hunt down the Jedi. And we also see someone hung in a town of Tatooine, probably Mos Eisley, where we also see a glimpse of Uncle Owen. And from what I've seen, he almost looks like in between from what he looked like from Attack of the Clones and at the end of Revenge of the Sith to eventually where he was in A New Hope. And that is actually pretty cool. You also see one of the Inquisitors there as well. Well, and we have a new Inquisitor that we haven't seen before. And from what I've seen from the Hung Person, it's more of like a warning to the citizens of the Galactic Empire. But I don't think Uncle Owen would let them capture either Kenobi or Luke, which is good. And not only that, we also see the Inquisitors and even Obi-Wan in a different planet. And to be honest, that is actually pretty cool. I mean, I'm really glad that they're going to a different planet, which I believe that if the Inquisitors are trying to hunt down the remaining Jedi, I believe that Obi-Wan has to leave Tatooine for a bit to lure the Inquisitors away from Luke, which, if you think about it, would make a whole lot of sense. And not only that, but we also get to see the Grand Inquisitor's rotating lightsaber, and I really hope that they would be using the. I really hope that the Inquisitors would helicopter down with their lightsabers, because I remember they did that in Star Wars Rebels, and that would actually be really cool to see. I think that Kenobi would have to battle with some of the Inquisitors in order to protect Luke, and I think he'll also be fighting alongside some other rebels. And from what I stated earlier that we're going to see on Princess Leia, I believe we'll also see Kenobi interact with her as well as Bail Organa. Once again, we're not really sure, for this is only the first trailer, but we shall see. And at the end of the trailer, we do hear Darth Vader's breath. And I have been hearing rumors that Obi-Wan and Darth Vader may be doing a rematch again, and to be honest, I don't know what to think about that. Well, the reason is that from what we've seen in A New Hope, the very first Star Wars movie, when we see Obi-Wan and Darth Vader there, Darth Vader told him, our long-awaited arrival, long-awaited battle, well, not battle, I believe our long-awaited reunion is at hand. When you left me, I was once a learner, but now I am the master. And to be honest, it would make a whole lot more sense as to when, after Obi-Wan defeated Anakin and Mustafar at the end of Revenge of the Sith, it would be that he felt, he was sorry for, how should I put it? He apologized to Anakin for letting him down, and he felt bad I believe he would feel bad for leaving Anakin there to die, and I believe that eventually he would learn that Anakin has become Darth Vader. But to be honest, I really hope that Obi-Wan would battle Darth Vader in a vision, not in real life, because if they did fight in real life, well, during the events of Obi-Wan Kenobi, I think it would just mess up the timeline a bit. I mean, that's what I think. But if they're going with the vision idea, with Obi-Wan like being in a dream, then fighting against Darth Vader, and realizing that it's Anakin, he would wake up to realize, oh my gosh, Anakin, I am so sorry. And what's interesting, and not only that, but we also got some screenshots of Obi-Wan Kenobi, and there's one particular screenshot is that we see him in a cave. And from my belief, this is what his hideout will be, and I really hope this will be in the series, but I would like to see him in a cave meditating, and his former master, Qui-Gon Jinn, would appear to him as a Force ghost and help teach him to, well, eventually become a Force ghost as well, and I think that would be really cool. But once again, these are just speculations of what we'll be expecting for the Obi-Wan Kenobi trailer. But we'll just have to wait and see until May 25th. So that was my reaction, breakdown, and thoughts for the Obi-Wan Kenobi trailer. I mean, what do you guys think? Are you excited for the Obi-Wan Kenobi trailer? What are your thoughts about it? And what speculations and theories would you like to see come true for the Obi-Wan Kenobi show? Well, let me know in the comment section down below. Well, that's going to be all the time I have today for this video, but don't go over, stop playing on more news, topics, updates, and reactions to look forward to more soon. And stay tuned for more. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to super smash that like button, leave a comment down below to see what you think about this video, and share this video. And be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell to update for all the latest content. Once again, thank you everybody so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Speedstreak out.